Ah, good morning. Today is a good day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you've already had a wonderful cup of coffee this morning. I'm happy because my kids are back in school, or back in daycare, I should say. And yes, I know, it's like a risky situation, but we are on a scale of like 1 to 10 in terms of how careful, how cautious we as a family are being about this whole situation these days. We're on like 3.5, like on like 1 being the sky is falling, 10 being I'm gonna just rock this shit and make it work. We're at like a 3.5, so we're like pretty cautious. Except when it comes to daycare. Daycare is like the one thing that we're like, this is a calculated risk. We're doing this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm live. You want coffee?
Yes.
Looks like I have to make some coffee. Well, that's what I was going to do anyways. So, but today, I'm just jumping on because I wanted to ask you a question. I wanted to ask you what it is about specialty coffee that got you into it. How did you get started? What made you keep going? What were some of the barriers that you thought were like, hey, this is kind of intense. Is this worth it? That's what I'm going to be focusing on this month in all of the lives that I do on Sundays. So regularly broadcasts, live streams happen on Sundays. In fact, this Sunday, make sure to tune in because we're going to be interviewing the owner of Gooooood Coffee, which I'm really excited about. We'll get to talk to him about some amazing stuff in his particular coffee journey. But like I said, I want to hear about yours. Like I know mine. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years now. So I know a lot of other people's stories, but I want to hear yours. I want to know what it is about coffee that makes you happy, makes you into it. I know for a lot of people there's like health reasons, for a lot of people it's like taste, for a lot of people it's like, I hate to say this, but status. Status is kind of a thing. Anyways, I'm going to make some espresso. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to be on for another 5-10 minutes, chatting away incessantly, speaking nonsense. I think I can see the comments. So if you want to leave me a comment and have me chat away incessantly about nonsense about your comment, do so. In the meantime, we can Vanna White this. Beautiful, beautiful. Gooooood Coffee, featured coffee of the month. I realized that I haven't made any social media posts. So that's going to happen today. I've been on a hiatus from this whole, holiday season thing. Kids stuck at home. I should have done some more posts with kids, right? People like kids. Selling my children. All right, so for this coffee, so far we're still in the early stages of dialing it in, but what I've been enjoying is a roughly 21 grams in an 18-gram portafilter basket, and then we're shooting for 44 grams out. So I've done some testing, and that's what I've been the most happy with. But as always, we got to do some more testing. Okay, so hopefully, yeah. I'm really working on getting these two camera angles to work the way I want them to. So far, it's kind of where I want it to be. There's not enough light directly overhead, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But if you look at the main camera, we have this wonderful little tool that acts as both a single doser and a distributor. So I can weigh my coffee into it. I can put it on, it fits perfectly on top of this particular grinder. grind it up, then use the chute to put it back into this thing. So the whole bean in, and then the ground coffee out. And you tap it in. There's a little bell thing in the center that you just lift out. Then you can tap it into the portafilter so that it falls perfectly evenly. Or, you know, as perfect as you can be with this stuff. And I think I mentioned yesterday, oh my God, did I just go live yesterday and I'm just doing this again just for the hell of it? I guess that's how it goes. But I think I mentioned yesterday that I'm doing some more experimentation with only using the leveler, so I can adjust the depth on this thing so that it acts like a tamper. And that means that for the past 2 weeks or so, this guy has been sitting around idle, not even using him. All right. Oh, hey, we got somebody who's actually watching. What's going on, Christian? Okay, we're gonna start that up. You should be able to see the graph there. We're using the default profile setting on the decent, which I find is better for these medium roasts. The blooming profile is one that I use specifically for very light Nordic roasts almost. And yes, perfect stream. Looking good. Let's check the graph. Yeah, flow rate's at 1.5, which is kind of where we want it. We want it just under 1.5. Is where I tend to have the most success. Oh, it's gone up to 2. A little bit fast, but I'm okay with that. And 43.4. We are outside of my acceptable variance by 0.2 grams. Anyways, let's take a look at that. Delicious. Look at that crema on there. And my phone is blowing up. What is going on? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing important. Let's turn that on silent. Should have done that to begin with. Anyways, there is that. Stay tuned for this coming Sunday, January the 9th, I believe. I actually just sent out the invitation. I will send out an email newsletter beforehand reminding all of my subscribers. If you want to join the newsletter, go to tezpresso.coffee or tezpresso.com. Sign up and you'll get information like that. Like, hey, we're going live with the owner of Cuvée. Or, hey, there's like a 10% discount on this amazing grinder. Speaking of which, there's also in a couple months, 2 or 3 months, we've got some new equipment coming in. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't checked out the equipment that we have online, go check it out. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's me going live, doing it again. Cheers. Have a wonderful day. Stay caffeinated. That's good. That's real good. Oh yeah, everybody needs coffee. Everybody needs coffee. You too.